Hello friends and welcome to another video lesson from DBOS Talks. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click subscribe and click the bell so that you can be notified of new uploads. This video is in the playlist called Database System Check. And in this one, you'll be learning how to know the database version, okay, DB version. This piece of information is sometimes needed when doing some investigation, some troubleshooting in the database. And one of the reasons is that certain commands or features that may be available in certain versions will not be available in other versions. So that's the reason why. One of the reasons why the database version is sometimes needed. Okay, there are a couple of ways to get the database version, but in this video we'll be looking at three ways. First, let's just take note that Oracle version convention, the Oracle version, database version, has evolved through the years. It used to be denoted or called or known by single-digit numbers or even two-digit. It started, of course, with Oracle 1, but you can remember probably in the 1990s, late 1990s, you heard of Oracle 7, 8, 8i, 9i, 10G, 11G, and then 12C for cloud. But recently, not so recently, this convention of the way of naming the Oracle database release has been changed, and you will see it. Okay, so let's look at the first way. This naming convention has been, I think it changed sometime in, may have been 2029. I don't know what year exactly, but anyway, the first way to look at the database version is by selecting it from the built-in view $$ instance. Okay, so select version from $$ instance. Again, we are trying to get the database version, the version of the database, of Oracle database. Okay, so if I execute this is the first way we're doing it. Select version from $$ instance, which is a built-in view, you will get this. So the version is 19.0.0.0.0. Okay, so it's a notation showing dot separated numbers or numerals, which is something that you may be familiar with if you have been dealing with or paying attention to the version numbers or release numbers of other software. Okay, it's the same thing. The first number here, okay, I will just get it down here. So the first number is the major release version. Okay, let's again, anyway, this is the first way. I will do the second way so you can get a better appreciation, because right now the values you're seeing are just zeros after the 19, right? 19, that everything is zero, so that's not the best versioning you want to look at, but that was part of the evolution of the release as it is being made available through this $$ instance. Okay, so in the second way, we'll be using again the same view called $$ instance, but we will be taking it from some other column. Okay, so from $$ instance, the built-in view of Oracle, but this time we'll be taking the value from a column called version full. Okay, version full. Okay, let's do this. You can see that if I put them side by side, there's a bit of a difference. I mean, major difference there. One is simply 19.0.0.0. The other one is more specific and is more accurate. Okay, 19.3.0.0.0. Okay, so the first, if I will just focus on the more detailed one, the one called version full, let's just look at it. The first number, the first numeral, represents, it is the major release version, and it is represented by the last two digits of the release year, of the database release year. So last two digits meaning this version of the database has been released in the year 2019. That's why 19. The second numeral or number is the release update version. The third is the release update revision version, which happens to be 0. So anyway, you can Google this information if you want to do a deep dive of it, if really you need it. But just be aware that the first numeral in this numeric notation represents the release year, okay, of the major, or this the major release version. Okay, so if somebody asks you what version are you running on, what version of database do you have, then it's version Oracle 19, or more specific, Oracle 19.3. Okay, so you have seen so far two ways of getting the version of the database of Oracle, and both of them using the built-in view called $v instance. One of them, first one, taking it from the column called version, and this second one taken from the column called version full. Okay, so the third one will be giving you a more detailed information and taking it from some other view. The view is called $v version. Okay, you have the freedom. It's up to you if you want to do a select asterisk, so you can take a look at the other columns of that view. But for the purpose of this video, I want you to focus on this column called banner full, which is from the view $v version. Okay, so this will give you a more detailed information pertaining to the database version, Oracle database version. So indeed, it's very detailed. So in this case, in the case of the database I'm using, the banner full value says this: Oracle Database 19C Enterprise Edition Release 19.0.0.0, production version 19.3.0.0.0, which, if you happen to be noticing, it is tying up with the earlier outputs of this select version, and the other column being version full, which are from another view called $v instance. So it's really up to you. The ball is on your court. It's up to you. You have these. You could have other ways of getting or extracting the database version, but I believe with these three ways of doing it or extracting it, you could have what you need. Okay. If you really want a very detailed one, then you want to go for this one. Select banner full from $v version. If you simply want the version number itself, then you can go for the version full from $v instance. Okay, so that's it. It's a sweet and short video on how to get the Oracle database version whenever you need it. Because like I said, there'll be a couple of scenarios at work wherein you will be needing this bit of information, one of which is when you're trying to investigate and dig and try to find out because there's a database issue and you just want to be sure what the version is. Why? Because certain features work for certain releases or versions, and those same functions or features do not work or are not supported in some other releases. Okay, thank you for watching and listening. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click subscribe and click the bell, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.